Hey YouTube, this is Roy. We're today here at Venus Motorsports. It's Wednesday. It's almost time to go home, but Jesse's here with Snap-on. There's Jesse's phone number on the door if you guys need to place any orders. I'm sure they probably have some good deals because the month is not over yet and it's after Christmas. So we can come in and ask the man himself. So we'll let the wife go in first. Hey,
Hey Roy,
Jesse.
hey Maria, how you guys doing?
And Jesse, did you have a good Christmas, sir?
Oh yeah, an extra day off would have been nice. So I caught
Yes.
up on some stuff, but
What
you know,
about for New Year's? Do you get an extra day?
actually I have the whole week off. I'm leaving Friday night for Florida
Okay.
and taking my nieces to Universal Studios for a few days, and
Okay.
I'll come back on Saturday.
Okay. Yeah. So for example, like this Wednesday. So this coming Wednesday, will you be here with us?
No, I am leaving Friday night, and I won't drive home till Saturday of next week.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So.
You and Josh kind of did turns because like he won't be here this week.
Uh,
He won't be because I guess it's that time of the year where they do inventory.
oh, really?
And he says I
Hmm.
don't mind taking an extra day since he's got to make time for the family too.
Yeah. Well, you gotta have family time, and I don't take many vacations, so
Yeah, that's true.
I figured it being a short week would be a good week to do it, and well, any reason to get away, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, we had a 3 day weekend. We were lucky. We lucked out, and it was nice. We didn't do much. The wife cooked, and we kind of just watched movies. She got us the thing on Netflix, so now you can pick any movie you want.
Oh yeah,
So it was not peaceful.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I I did some last minute shopping on Saturday and Sunday, and worked on my truck some, and I just worked around the house, worked on my old car, and try to catch up. But in this job, it seems like you never really completely caught up.
Yes, even though some people are like, well, you're going to have a 2 day weekend. But what they don't realize too is when you're off at home, you have
Oh,
to clean, you have to
well,
buy groceries, do yard work. I mean, there's always something.
well, normally for me, like every Sunday is a work day for me. Like I try to just on Saturday, maybe if I get some packages, maybe check them in. But Sunday, I normally work on a truck for 4 or 5 hours. If something goes wrong with the truck during the week, I work on it, you know, one day overnight. I'm lucky I got some really good friends that help me keep it maintenance. And if something big happens, they really step up and help me out.
Mm-hmm.
But on the inside, washing it, keeping it clean, going to pick up toolboxes or restocking the truck, that's all
Restocking.
done Sunday. So,
So, yeah, because you have to have, and I noticed this week too, Jesse, you have a different kind of display too,
yeah, I
which,
got a bunch of puller sets in on promo. So,
which is really really cool. Did you show the viewers how he's got all the little cases open?
and I got some extra ones out. So, as they've been selling, I've been restocking as we go.
Hmm. That's actually pretty cool that you did that, Jesse, because it gives the buyer kind of the idea like, well, if I was to put that in my toolbox, like in the
Hmm.
long drawer, they
Yeah.
have the foam inserts where he could actually do that.
Or if you're on a service truck, close it up and go down the road. You don't got to worry about stuff spilling.
Just spilling, uh-huh. I noticed that they made those foam sets like uh, good enough to where if you put the sockets, they don't bounce around or.
Yeah, they sometimes when they're new, they grip too tight, to be
Mhm.
honest with you. And when they're new, getting broke in, you'll have little red chunks on that one. It's red, so red chunks come off.
Mhm.
I think the screwdriver set's blue, but once they wear in, they don't really. They still grip, but it's not. Sometimes when they're fresh, you really have to jerk the socket out low.
That one's pretty cool. It's got the blue ratcheting
Mm-hmm.
screwdriver with all the bits.
Yep,
That's really cool.
and it's a soft grip one, and all of our soft grips, you can remove the shanks out of them, so you can put the long, short, the flex shank in it, where the hard handle you can't. And also on the soft grip, if you take the cap off, it has a spot for a bit on the cap, so you can use like a thumb driver.
That's pretty cool because I had only seen them like in red and green, and they now make them in blue.
So all the shanks are removable. Then if you take this off, you can take a bit, put in there, and you got a little thumb driver for tight areas.
Did you see that, Brihita? That's pretty cool. So it's like multiple.
Yeah, that's something a little different. And
Do you have stuff that is like coming out for 2024, Jesse, or not yet?
no, not yet. The only thing I know we got coming out is 100 tooth ratchets, which some dealers have received them. I have not got any in yet, but that's the only big tool that I can think of off the top of my head.
Okay.
And I'm sure we got other stuff coming out. I don't know.
That'll be something cool. I mean, I don't know how big of a difference because the snap-on ratchets are kind of like already as smooth as they are.
Yeah, and you know, with 80 tooth, it's 4.5 degrees between teeth. And with a dual pawl design, the breaking point I think is the test point's 250 and the breaking point's 285 foot-pounds of torque. So the 100 tooth, they said it's going to be equivalent to it. I'm curious to see, but the degrees should be like 3 maybe. I'm curious to see how it works. I don't know. I got to play one at the tool show, but I ain't got to really play with one yet. So.
We were gonna ask you, Jesse, like you have a spark plug there, and I didn't know if maybe you used that for a demo on one of the ratchets or
no. What this is actually here for is I had a customer ask me about spark plug sockets, and he messes a lot with street rods, and they have closed headers on it. So he's asked me to find them a socket for it. Well, I really like these sockets for header cars or real tight areas.
That's pretty cool.
Part number on this is an S9704 RHS. Now this is the 13/16. You also have them in 5/8. But you slide it on there and it gives you plenty of room to put a wrench on, where if you don't have room for an actual plug socket or.
It's low profile too.
Yeah, that's a big selling point. I mean, you take another plug socket that's like that and you can really see the difference between the two. Yeah. So if you're in tight areas, I mean, it does make it handier. But it comes back to the right tool for the right job.
That's interesting. I know this summer you had the little cases of the what is it called? It's the spark plug case.
Oh, the spark plug socket kit.
The master.
Yeah, I got one actually up there by Maria. Like on the right on the top shelf. Right here.
Oh yes,
that's the common one. But then I got ones where it's got the long plugs in them, and
this is yeah. I saw these this summer. I thought this was like super cool. And see, it's got all the different sizes, and these swivel, all 4 of them, and with the locking extension, and they even included the bent ratchet. So the part number for this is upside down.
And that kit's actually supposed to have a soft grip ratchet handle on it, but
there might be a technician, Jesse, that would be like, Jesse, I like it just like that.
Well,
this.
No, I'll get a soft grip ratchet with it. I got a customer in and he absolutely wants a soft grip, and I've had it on the truck for a while, so it's no big deal.
And are those the new butanes, Jesse? Because I think Snap-on came out with some new ones.
The torches are the same one, or not the torches, the soldering irons are the same one. I don't have none of the Torch 100s on the truck, which is our smaller new torch that came out. I sold out those pretty quick, and
there's a. Oh, I was looking at.
It's a blackjack tire plug kit.
I was looking at this. It looked shiny, so I was like, it catches your eye.
Yeah.
So what's the little tubes for, Jesse?
CO2, they're up a small tire.
Okay. And it's got the little patches and very interesting. Uh-oh. They almost look like last night I was watching the movie Sniper. So
Yeah.
they almost remind me of those big bullets they use in the.
Oh, yeah. Roy, you can just set that back on the shelf and I'll get it later, buddy. It's no big deal. That kit slides open all the time, man.
Mm-hmm. And this is kind of cool. Eventually, this goes up and down, Jesse.
Yeah. It's just a really cheap entry level one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. But folks, thank you for watching. We would like to thank Jesse for letting us film on the truck. And for the viewers, Jesse, this coming Wednesday, you'll be on vacation.
Yep.
So you guys get to see Jesse the following Wednesday.
Yep.
And thank you so much. And for New Year's, be careful and be safe. And we'll see you after the holidays when Jesse comes back. Thank you much. Bye. Thank you, Jesse.
You're welcome.